What's up everybody, welcome back. This week we're going to get the roof complete. We've got the braces all clamped in, ready to be spot welded. We've been setting up the welder, get these spot welds right. Pretty happy with the bottom one. We've got the welder set at the amps 2 and wire speed of 4. That's for 21 gauge steel, 0.8 mil. So yeah, let's get these welded in and then crack on with the middle one. So we're getting the braces spot welded in. This side turned out pretty good. As you can see, this side a little bit heavy. Just found it a little bit more awkward to position myself on that side. I don't know why, but at least they're done. Now we're going to drill this out and get it back to bare metal. Forever of a job, the inside of the roof is complete. That middle brace underneath there was absolutely caked in rust. I had to dig it out with a wire wheel. It took some doing as well. It's treated and it's in epoxy, so now that should stand the test of time. Front and back braces, they're 100%. Really glad that I found the exactly same one, because now this looks like it's factory. It's crazy the amount of work that you're putting into it, and you're never going to see it, but it is for your own peace of mind. All the framework around the outside, I got that into bare metal last night. Got some epoxy on that. The only thing that we need to do now is put some structural adhesive along the top of the frame there, and then that is done. So now we can crack on with the top of the roof. There was a couple of little a few little pitted areas, dug them out the best I can. I treated them about a week ago, but I've treated them again just to make sure. The railings, they were caked as well. It was really hard to dig out the rust in them, so I've treated all them as well. So now we can get this in the epoxy, then start the filler work. So let's crack on and get it done. I was pretty much dreading doing this part here, but that homemade spreader made easy work of the roof. It really did. It's went on really good, pretty even all the way throughout. There's a couple of little bits here, but they're not to worry about. But just giving it a little once over there, and it's just making life so much easier. So if you're doing any big panels, I definitely recommend making one of these. Happy days. Right, let's get it all sanded back see how it looks. So all the masking up was done, all the filler work's done. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. I might have, obviously with us being new to this type of work. We used the shim block for a few little bits, but we couldn't do it with all of it with being like on a slight curve. The flexi block, that was a lot better to use. So now we're going to put some high build primer on. We're going to use the meter, get 2 or 3 coats on, then flatten that back. So let's crack on. Got all the high build on last night. Everything went well. We've got a new compressor, big 200 litre one, belt driven. Couple of filters for the water for any metal work that's in the air. The lad at Shimon Compressors hooked us up with a nice bit of kit, just trying to level up. It went on really well, the high build last night with this compressor, so I am buzzing about that. So what we've done, we've just flattened a few areas back, see what they were like. I was a little bit too aggressive there, but that's all right. Had a couple of little pinholes over here as well, so we went a bit heavy with a high build, and that is flattened out really nice. So let's get the rest of it flattened back into epoxy, and that is the roof done. Now we've got the roof in a high build, all flattened back. We had a few little issues before with the Hydro 80. I just don't think I've keyed it enough on the edge, so it did lift. But we've got all this sanded back to bare metal. Just put some primer on there just to protect it for now. But that is done. So all we need to do now is get the epoxy on, then the roof is done. That's it, another tick off the end of this list. The roof is looking absolutely class. Very sketchy going into this because I've never done a skim this big, but that homemade spreader made absolute easy work of that. There was lots of dints in there, good few pitted areas. The metal was very loose, and we've managed to sort it all out. So happy days. It's just looking absolutely mint. This is pretty much ready for the coloured high build primer, flatten that, then the base and lacquer. Put a lot of work into this part, so, and it's definitely paid off. That there, that's just where the grey primer was. It was a different colour of the high build, so it's just highlighting a bit more than what it should be, but it is looking really, really good. Nice and solid on the inside now. We've got 3 bases in there, structural adhesive, spot welds both sides, all the rust is off, all in of epoxy, so that should be bulletproof as well. So happy days. Next week we've got a little repair to do on the passenger quarter. We'll get into detail about that though, and then we're going to start the dreaded driver's side. What an absolute nightmare. Hopefully we can pull it off. So, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We'll see you next week.